Starting with one example. Given ux equals x minus x0 into x minus x1 into x minus x2 dot dot x minus xn minus 1. Then find delta n times of u of x. Then find this one. Okay, we have given ux equals this. We have to find out the nth forward difference on ux. So starting with n equals 1, that is delta of ux, it is equal to u of x plus h minus ux, just by the definition, putting the values x plus h minus x0 into x plus h minus x1 dot dot x plus h minus xn minus 1 minus ux, that is x minus x0 into x minus x1 into dot dot x minus xn minus 1. That is the next value, putting x1 equals its value, that is x0 plus h. So we will get x plus h minus x0 into x plus h minus x0 plus h, that is plus minus minus h. H will be cancelled out. Similarly, at the nth step, it will become x plus h minus xn minus 1, its value. If you put n minus 1 its value, it will become x0 minus n minus 1 it's into h, right, minus the next value. Now check, we can take common from this, because this becomes x minus x0, then the next term will become x minus x1, then x minus x2 up to dot dot x minus xn minus 2, up to that term we can take common. So it will become x minus, taking common, x minus x0 into x minus x1 up to dot dot x minus xn minus 2. In the bracket there will be the extra terms. Extra term means this one, the first one, that is x plus h minus x0, and there will be one more term here, that is x plus h minus xn minus 1. That is this one. Now we have already put the value of xn minus 1, putting it again here. Into this will be cancelled out, and if we put the value of xn minus 1, we will get h minus x0 plus for xn minus 1 x0 plus n minus 1 h. This will be cancelled out, that is nh ultimately. So it will become nh into x minus x0 into x minus x1 into dot dot x minus xn minus 1. That is nh into, for this part what we can write, this becomes un minus 1, because ux was ultimately x into x0 into x minus 1 into x minus 2. That was not n minus 1, n minus 2 actually. We have taken common up to n minus 2. So this will become un minus 1, that is started with delta u. It becomes nh un minus 1. Then let's find the value of delta squared u. It will become nh, actually delta squared u means delta u. So apply the value of delta u. So it becomes this. That means nh delta of un minus 1. Now apply this rule. What will we get? nh into n minus 1h into un minus 2. Right? That is ultimately n into n minus 1 h square un minus 2. So writing it next, it becomes n into n minus 1 into h square into un minus 2. This is our delta square u. So by applying the same procedure, we can write delta to the power nu will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 dot dot 3 2 1 into h to the power n into u0. u0 is obviously 1 and this becomes factorial n. So factorial n h to the power n, that is the nth operator becomes n factorial n into h to the power n. Okay. Next is fundamental theorem of difference calculus. Fundamental theorem of difference calculus. It states that if fx is a polynomial of degree n, fx is a polynomial of degree n, then the nth difference of fx, is constant, and n plus 1th difference vanish. And n plus 1th difference vanishes. That means if it's the polynomial of degree n, then nth difference, that means suppose fx is a polynomial of degree n, then delta to the power n fx, this will be a constant value. And delta to the power n plus 1 fx, delta to the power n plus 2 fx, and so on, all the other values, that is all the next values, will be equal to 0. This is the theorem. Okay. Now we will solve few examples. Given the following table, find fx, assuming it to be a polynomial of 3 degree. Find fx, assuming it to be a polynomial of 3 degree in x. Given the following table, find fx, assuming it to be a polynomial of 3 degree in x. And the table is given by x equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, and y, the corresponding values are 1, 2, 11, 34. How to find that? That means here the value of x, 4 values of x, and the corresponding 4 values of y are given. We have to find out the fx and assume that it's a polynomial function, okay, of degree 3. We have to find the polynomial of the 3rd degree polynomial. So at first we will do the difference table for fx. We know how to do that. Making the column, try to find the forward difference table. X, then fx, then delta fx, delta square fx, delta cube fx. And x are 0, 1, 2, 3. Fx are 1, 2, 11, 34. So 2 minus 1, 1, 11 minus 2, 9, then 34 minus 11, 23. 9 minus 1, 8, 23 minus 9, 14, then 14 minus 8, 6. Okay. Now we know that f of x0 plus nh, this value, we can write it as e to the power n f of x0, right? The nth time shifting operators. So e to the power n f of x0. Now e can be written as 1 plus capital delta, that is 1 plus delta whole to the power n f of x0. Okay. Now what is x0? Means the initial argument, that is the first argument. What is the first argument for x here given? It is 0. That means x0 equals 0. And what is the value of h? H means the distance between the arguments, which is equal to 1. So putting x equals x0 plus nh, what will we get? X equals 0 plus n into 1. That means x equals n, right? So from this line, what we can write? Fx, the left hand side, if you put the value, the left hand side is x0 plus nh. Now x0 is equal to 0, so there is nothing. Now nh, h is equal to 1, that is ultimately fn. Now n is equals to x, so the left hand side becomes fx equals 1 plus delta whole to the power n means x, f of x0. F of x0 means f of 0, right? Now we will binomially expand this term. What will we get? 1 plus, just applying the binomial formula, 1 plus x into delta plus x into x minus 1 by factorial 2 delta square plus x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 by factorial 3 into delta cube. Now next term plus is x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 by factorial 4 into delta to the power 4. Now check in the table, there is no value of delta to the power 4, right? So there will be no extra terms, so we can terminate it, this quantity, into f0, right? That means f0, just multiplying f0 over this bracket thing, so it will become f0 plus x delta f0 plus x into x minus 1 by 2 delta square f0 plus x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 by 6 into delta cube f0. Now we need to know the value of delta f0, delta square f0, delta cube f0. We know how to find it from the difference table. This is x0 equals to 0, consider its corresponding entry, and this is forward difference table, and we are trying to find the forward values. So we will take the increasing diagonal, we will take the decreasing diagonal. That means this diagonal will give the value. So this is delta, then delta square, then delta to the power 3, that is 186. Putting the value, f0 is 1 plus x into 1 plus multiplying this x square minus x by 2 into the next value is 8. That is ultimately 4 into this quantity plus, if we multiply this, we will get x into x square minus 3x plus 2 by 6 into delta cube, that is 6. 6 will be cancelled out. Now open all these brackets and calculate. So we will get, after calculation, we will get x cube plus x square minus x plus 1. So this is our required fx. It's a third degree polynomial. Okay. So this is the procedure. This is how we get the polynomial when a bunch of values, bunch of argument and the entries are given. Just by using shifting operator and forward difference operator. The next type of example is finding the missing term. Finding the missing term. That means here a bunch of values will be given, among them one or more than one value will be missing. So we have to find the values. Here it is given as this x and y. X takes the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and y takes the value 1, 3, 9. This one is missing and then 81. Okay, we have to find out f of 3. Okay. Now check here, total 4 values are given for fx. These 4 values are given. So we assume that it's a polynomial of degree 3. As the 4 values are given, we assume fx is a polynomial of degree 3. That means whenever it's a polynomial of degree 3, so by the fundamental theorem of differential calculus of difference operators, what we can say, that delta cube fx will be a constant and delta to the power f4 fx or delta to the power 5 fx and so on, this will becomes 0, this will vanish. So we will take this one, delta to the power 4 fx equals 0. Now delta means e minus 1, that is e minus 1 whole to the power 4 fx equals 0. Now expand it binomially, we will get e to the power 4 minus 4e cube plus 6e square minus 4e plus 1 fx equals 0. Now opening this bracket, it will become e to the power 4 fx minus 4 e cube fx plus 6 e square fx minus 4 e fx plus fx equals 0. Now applying 4 times e, that is 4 times shifting operator. So it will become fx plus 4h. Now let's find out the value of h. H means the distance between the arguments. It is 1 obviously. So it will become f of x plus 4. Next 4, 3 times shifting operator. So become f of x plus 3 plus 6 f of x plus 2 minus 4 f of x plus 1 plus fx equals 0. Okay. From this relation we have to find out the value of f3. And we know the value of f of 0, f of 1, 2, 4. Using this we will do that. Now check, if we put x equals 0 here, then all the values we are known. So putting x equals 0, what will we get? We will get, from the first term, f4 minus 4f3 plus 6f2 minus 4f1 plus f0 equals 0. And we know all these other values. So put it, 81 minus 4 into f3, f3 we don't know its value, plus 6 into 9 minus 4 into 3 plus 1 equals 0. Now we can easily calculate the value of f3. It will become 31. Okay, this is how we find out the missing term from a bunch of values. These are all these type of examples we have to do for this chapter. There is one more thing which is called factorial notation. It has few relations with forward difference and backward difference operator. So we have to know what is factorial notation. Factorial notation is denoted by x, then in power bracket n, and it means x into x minus h into x minus 2h dot dot x minus n minus 1h. So the rule is here, whenever we are writing x to the power n, that means this n denotes the number of terms. Okay, check, there are total n terms starting with 0h, then 1h, 2h and so on up to n minus 1h. That means total n terms. So this power denotes number of terms, and this base x, this will denote the largest term. This will be the largest term, and after that the term will be decreasing one by one. So the largest one is x, then start to decrease. So x minus h, then x minus 2h up to dot dot x minus n minus 1h. Okay, so this is the rule of the factorial notation. X to the power n means this one. Now if h equals 1, then it will become x to the power n. This will become x into x minus 1, x minus 2 up to dot dot x minus n minus 1. Okay, that's it. And it has a relation with the forward difference operator, which is called delta to the power n xn equals factorial n h to the power n. The proof is quite similar with the proof of like ux, finding the delta to the power n for ux, exactly the same proof. Okay. This is the relation with this factorial notation and forward difference operator.